A legacy is not over. Whatever I have to do for the legacy, that still includes my entire family, is still not over. My son is looking. My daughter's looking. My lady is looking. Everybody's looking now.
Kelvin fashion, he didn't keep his word on that. He'd rather spend that money on his side chick. Bought her a Ferrari as a push present, but that car, according to the Daily Mail, got repossessed the day after Wendy announced the divorce. You know you can't afford those type of toys, Kev.
Y'all, karma did not miss when it came to Kevin Hunter. If we thought his $250 million lawsuit getting thrown out of court was bad enough, baby, it gets worse. He's now drowning in debt, and loan sharks are reportedly looking for him. But the real question is, where is Kevin? We already know Sharina has broken up with him and moved her broke self right back to her mom's place. Kevin really planned his whole life believing Wendy would stay his personal piggy bank forever. And now look at him, out here scrambling. With Wendy finally washing her hands of him for good, Kevin has no choice but to pack it up because those loan sharks are done waiting and want their money back. Kevin has always been caught up in some kind of mess, but this time, Wendy must be laughing real hard at him.
I don't recommend that you work with your husband because I made him my manager, and then when I decided to divorce him, he had to be fired. In other words, I made him divorced and unemployed all in one day.
Ever since Wendy Williams and The Wendy Williams Show were placed under guardianship in 2023, Kevin Hunter has been complaining about how broke he is, saying he can't pay his bills or live the lifestyle he used to. He said, "I've fallen behind on most of my bills and my credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended. My life has been seriously affected since the plaintiff stopped making payments under our settlement agreement." But let's be clear, it wasn't the show that stopped paying him. It was her guardian, who cut off the alimony they had agreed on in their settlement. The court sided with Wendy on that one, because the fine print in their agreement clearly said that once she stopped doing the show, his payouts would stop too. And while Kevin was still hoping for a win in court, Wendy's guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, hit him with another lawsuit demanding he return $112,000 that had already been paid to him. When he realized asking for alimony was only getting the door slammed in his face every time, Kevin tried a different move. He attempted to get the divorce overturned, claiming Wendy had hit an $48 million. Of course, the court shut that down too, especially since he was literally with Sharina Hudson at the time. Instead of finally getting a job or moving on, Kevin went ahead and filed a $250 million lawsuit against Wendy's guardians and court officials. He tried to position himself as a next friend for Wendy, arguing that the guardianship was being used as a weapon to hold her against her will and that her assets were being mishandled. Kevin's goal was to have a new guardian appointed and push for a full forensic accounting of her finances.
Wendy Williams' husband has filed a $260 million lawsuit claiming that Wendy is being held against her will in an illegal guardianship, has caused all sorts of financial and emotional damage. Problem is, he's divorced from her, and she doesn't like her much.
No, it was not a great divorce.
She didn't like him much.
And even though she's had to pay him out a whole lot of money over a lot of years, she doesn't want him a part of this. And you know this straight from the source.
Well, I know it straight from the source because before I talked to the source, meaning Wendy, it was just apparent to me. I mean, he's filing this as Kevin Hunter, her friend. I mean, when does a friend have standing to file a 200? She had no idea about this lawsuit.
Now, don't get it twisted. Kevin Hunter wasn't doing any of this because he suddenly started caring about Wendy Williams. His real plan was to use a new guardian and a forensic accounting to see what he could get out of it. Thankfully, Wendy saw right through that and made it very clear she doesn't want Kevin anywhere near her. And she definitely doesn't want his hands anywhere near her money. And after all of that drama, people finally started to understand why he was so desperate for a fresh pile of cash. The savings he had were reportedly blown on Sharina Hudson's failed business, along with expensive cars and jewelry for her. Kevin truly believed Wendy's money would never run out. He had no backup plan, no steady job, and when the money stopped coming in, he still kept living the same lifestyle, thinking he would win those lawsuits. But he was dead wrong. Not only did he end up selling his house and cars, but his boo Sharina also decided she wasn't about to stay with a broke man. Now Kevin is drowning in debt. He doesn't just owe banks, he reportedly owes money to street lenders too. One of the biggest debts came from UBS, and they wasted no time coming after him after he lost his alimony case. Kevin had opened a credit card with the bank back in 2014 and kept up with payments for years. But once that money from Wendy stopped, the payments stopped too. The bank sent him warnings that he apparently ignored. And the moment it became public that he wasn't getting any more money from Wendy, they filed a lawsuit. The bank asked the court for damages of at least $20,176 and also requested that Kevin cover the legal costs, including attorney's fees. While that case was unfolding, another company called FlexWealth also came knocking. They demanded that Kevin repay the loans he took out to buy luxury cars. Even the house he bought wasn't safe. He had to sell it because he couldn't keep up with the homeowner fees and maintenance costs. Sources also say Kevin wasn't just broke and buried in debt, he was also heartbroken. Once the money was gone and the house went up for sale, Sharina reportedly packed her bags and moved back in with her mother. Kevin eventually sold the house for about $1 million, but that still wasn't enough to clear all his debts. He still owes a lot of money, and the debt with UBS continues to grow after the court granted them a default judgment, meaning interest keeps piling up until it's paid. But the situation might be even messier than that. Allegedly, Kevin also borrowed money from underground lenders to cover his legal fees, thinking he'd pay them back once he won those lawsuits. Instead, he lost most of them, and now those debts are racking up serious interest. And let's be real, those are not the kind of people you want to owe money to. Those street lenders don't play around, and if he doesn't pay up, things could get ugly fast. The problem is, Kevin is reportedly still broke and hasn't taken on any steady job, so there's no clear way for him to pay anyone back. On top of that, he seems to have disappeared from the public eye. Kevin has wiped almost every trace of his lifestyle from Instagram and has been completely silent on social media. People have no clue where he is or when he was last seen. Apparently, he's been laying low to avoid attention, and insiders say he's even considering filing for bankruptcy since that might be his only way out. Meanwhile, the internet is not letting him forget any of this. People online have been saying things like, "Let me tell you right now, nothing good will come to Kevin Hunter or his mistress for what they did to Wendy Williams." Kevin played a huge role in that woman's decline, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Karma isn't finished with him yet, and it's going to come for Sharina too. Others added, "You don't always get to see karma play out for people who hurt others, but this might be one of those times. You get back exactly what you put out." Clearly, there's not a lot of sympathy for him online. But what do you guys think about all of this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, baddies.